Hey there. Today is Monday, December 29th. I hope you're having a great day. Wow, we're wrapping up 2025. I'm T. Waldron, and this is my cat Pumpkin. Can you say hi, Pumpkin? Nope, she's a cat, but she's purring really loudly. So I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Let's do some deep breathing, and then I have a new topic to talk about with you today, which is neuro-linguistic programming, NLP. And it's really fascinating stuff. It's part of my hypnosis course, and it's recommended reading. It's I guess mandatory, but they said they're not testing us on it. But I can't wait to read this book. It's Neurolinguistic Programming for Beginners. So it's really quite exciting, and I think we all use it and don't even know it. So that's pretty cool too. So let's close our eyes and do some deep breathing just to get present. Give yourself a little gift of modulating your nervous system and calming it down and getting ready to face your day or your evening. Inhale through your nose and hold it. And exhale through your mouth. Hold it out. And inhale. And as we inhale, healing oxygen, we can imagine it going to all of our cells, giving us strength, unlocking the keys to our abilities. Hold it. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Keep breathing slowly and deeply. And good morning, Art. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, this book, I just started reading it a little bit prior to the live, and it's fascinating. I want to read parts of it to you because it's just very useful. So, what is NLP and neuro-linguistic programming, right? Your behavior is based on a certain structure. NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, examines this structure of the way you think, act, and speak with the use of specific models. The models were initially patterned by Richard Bandler from inspirational characters such as Milton Erickson, Virginia Satir, and Fritz Perls, which I saw I think it was a therapy session with Perls. They had it online, if it's the same Perls. And I did not like his approach, for the record. Like, he was very direct and kind of like attacking the client. It was very, I don't know, I thought it was very abrasive. I'll put it that way. Yeah. Yeah, it's foggy. Yes, it's super foggy today. Yeah. Yes. Hi, Pete. Welcome, Pete Blackburn. Yeah, this is Pumpkin. She's 17. Right, Pumpkin? Yeah, but she thinks she's a kitten. She's very, very young. Hi, Bailey. Welcome. Glad you guys decided to join me today. Thank you so much. And thank you to our moderator, Imran Hossain. Keeps the chat positive, full of mom energy. So feel free to, if you think of anything or you question something I'm saying, yeah, it's an open dialogue as long as we're respectful, because I think it's great to see different people's perspectives on some of the stuff I'm presenting. I'm just sharing you my journey. It seems like there's some new people. I'm sharing with you what I'm learning as I learn it, and I'm still sort of working out theories and stuff. So I invite you to dialogue. Bailey, no, she's 17. She barely enjoys eating her food in a dish as I present it to her, but thank you for asking. Anusha, welcome. Oh, it's Sahar, oh God. Sahasra. Welcome, Sahasra. Okay, your name on your title threw me off. Sahasra, welcome. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry your cat passed. Yeah. Hey, Jess, welcome. So, and neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, I'm reading this book about it, and it says that your personal experiences are the primary applications of the system. So we can all do this. And it was popularized by Tony Robbins. He used a lot of this stuff, or he uses a lot of this stuff in his material. I don't know if he calls it that, but it's very powerful. Obviously, it's effective, and thousands of people have used his system and found it useful. Yeah. Randy, welcome. Yeah, God showed mankind what real love is, putting people before ourselves. John 5:15-13. Greater love has no man than this, that he lays down his life for his friends. Okay, Cods. Yeah, so can any of us. But she's pretty good. She's 17 and she's hanging in there. So it helps with good vibes, not speaking positivity in existence is better, which is what we're talking about today with neuro-linguistic programming. Okay, you cannot easily learn it using sequential steps and techniques, they say, but the programmers are keener in incorporating the methods to redefine how your brain functions and perceives. This system allows us to build a solid foundation of attitudes and skills so that these will independently produce new techniques and approaches for our own self-preservation. We'll not only rely on steps and techniques that were directly taught to us, but we'll also learn how to adapt and form new ones to continually achieve success. So I think this is a very empowering thing. Like once you learn how to do it, which I don't even know yet, it seems like it'll be useful in our lives. Yeah. Oh, I'm from the East Coast of the U.S. You're from India. Welcome. Yeah. 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 Godfather. Yeah. She is. She kind of looks. She's got little tiger colorings, and she's just a house cat. She's what do they call that? A British short hair. Yeah. And she also has a little friend Fractal somewhere running around here who's 2 years old. Yeah. Yeah, she's Pumpkin, and my other cat is Fractal. Thanks for asking, Keith. Keith, good morning. Good morning. As your peace and abundance expands more with every profoundly empowering breath, now and forever. Yes, thank you, Keith. Yeah, and I've been going on your channel. I like your new your posts that you've been putting up. Very good. I don't always have time to comment, but I like your vibe, man. Check out Keith's channel if you want some positive healing energy. Yeah. So, more about neuro-linguistic programming here. NLP is a multifaceted process that involves psychological effects on behavior. It is epistemology, which uses different stages in human development and thought and attitude formation. It provides efficient tools and strategies that define your role as a human being, your identity, and your ideal state of success. Although the initial state begins with you, the process gradually involves your environment and the people around you to create aspirations and the right mindset that leads to attaining them. It sounds very empowering, right? I like that. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's great. You hit 400 plus healing YouTube shorts. Congrats, Keith. That's great. Okay. Yeah, neurological programming is your jam. Fantastic. Yeah. Change your patterns. The feeling can't say right. Right. So if we're changing our actions, our emotions, right, and our thoughts follow. That's beautiful. And it gives you here, let me talk what it's for, okay? The toolbox of attitudes, thoughts, and skills within this model become patterns by which your original negative habits will be redefined and changed. I mean, this all sounds really cool. You're basically aiming for personal development and success if you're thinking of using NLP, and here are some ideas about what you can use it for. The first thing is it can give you success. Whether you're having problems with your family, work, or leisure, NLP enables you to change your outlook and vision towards the world as a whole. You'll be able to see the deeper meaning and priorities in your life. Once you realize your strong and weak areas, you can then concentrate on the things that make you more efficient as a family member, worker, person, thus producing success in the long run. So doesn't that sound cool? Yeah, everything is feedback. That's cool. Neurological programming is great for emotional states control, which is the root of healing and growth. Oh, of all healing and growth. Yeah, that is beautiful, Keith. I love that. NLP improves communication. That's number 2. You can convert your positive way of thinking into words. When you redefine your thoughts and emotions and effectively communicate and share your perspective with others, you become more competent verbally. So we can get across our ideas and, spread the good vibe, right? Communication is a powerful means of providing you with a vast network of people, stronger influence, and a more dynamic way of expressing yourself. So, those social connections, we're geared, humans are designed to thrive with strong social connections, or many weaker social connections, or some strong ones. And that's how we, it's in our DNA. It helped us survive when we were, hunters gatherers. Let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah. Yeah, and they did talk about the history of it. It is not as drawn out as old school hypnosis. Yeah, this is actually part of my hypnosis course. And then I looked up, they said, oh, check all your state regulations to see where, what they are for your state. So in my state, and if I wanted to practice hypnosis, I would have to register with the Department of, I think it's uh, DHS or something health services, and then pay $100 a year to maintain my registration. And then also, I found out that if you do practice hypnosis, and you can be pursued legally by up to $100. So I'm thinking, this is not encouraging people to be honest. If the whole, you know, penalty is $100, or you're going to pay $100 a year to practice it, I don't know if I want to practice that. I definitely want to be honest. So this NLP looks like a great alternative to, use the concepts and hypnosis is just relaxation and opening your mind to new ideas while you're relaxed. It's not like the pendulum in front of you and you're getting sleepy and then you cluck like a chicken. It's none of that. It's not, you don't do anything that you wouldn't normally do, but it just helps you relax and sort of like go deeper into your mind and activate your mind to understand more. So I think that's my take on it. That's not from anything. Yeah. Yeah. That's what my more with every healing breath, yes and yes is about. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, I have no certificate, just skills. Well, you do have skills, Keith. Yep. Why? Yeah. Why go the life coach route? Right. Right. Yeah, because sometimes like if you get caught up with all the medical stuff, actually, I was just reading in this book, the AMA initially in the 50s said, oh yeah, hypnosis is a good thing. And then I think around 1980 or so, they said, no, it's not. So what caused that change? Maybe it was effective. I don't know. I find it effective. And we all hypnotizers. Never drive and you kind of get into autopilot and you sort of forget, you sort of get there without even remembering. That's hypnosis. So we all have hypnotic states throughout our day. It's not some mystical, scary thing. It's actually much more natural than we realize. Yeah. Hood Matrix, welcome back. Oh yeah. Oh, it's very powerful, Hood Matrix. No, I agree. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it and see. I mean, I don't even have my practice up yet, but my coaching practice. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But this NLP it seems like it's pretty good, and it cuts through some of the probably some of the stigma, and also it's a little bit more direct. So I'm going to learn more about it and then decide what path I want to do. And besides, I have to practice hypnosis on my family and friends, so that's going to be interesting to see how they respond to it. So that'll be cool. Yeah. As far as I know, NLP isn't as regular. I don't think it is either, Keith. Yeah. I've been hypnotized myself over text. Sure. Yeah. And it's just a state of deep relaxation while you're awake and relaxed. It's not, and we do it all the time with Joe Dispenza, during the Joe Dispenza retreats. We're sort of, and sometimes he'll put on these like fractal things on the screen if we have our eyes open, and we go into trance that way too, and kind of deeper into our own minds. So it's very, very interesting, right? I do it every day. Shift emotional states for healing on my content. Very possible. Excellent. Oh, you've been on the dark side of it. Sure. And that's, I understand why the state wants to regulate it, because It is powerful. And if you have a practitioner who is not, um, what's the right word? Using it for good, it's powerful stuff. Yeah, yeah. Hi, gaming. Welcome. Or let's see. What that is what trade value for value. No stealing code to keep me honest. Right, exactly. Yeah, changing your breathing and body posture can shift your emotional state. So true. Ethical. Yeah, because some people like you have to I in my state anyway, you have to go through a process because I was looking into applying, to get this whatever registration and you have to have no um sexual whatever in your abuse in your history in order to get this regulation to be registered. So, I mean, not that you were a perpetrator of it, not that you had it, but that you're not convicted of it or whatever. So yeah, it's a very powerful modality, and with great power comes great responsibility, right? Yeah, she's a good cat. That's so cool. My teacher says he only trains the good Jedi. That's beautiful. Yeah, but she's a good cat. Pumpkin, are you getting bored? All right, let me read the last thing. So far we found out neurological programming gives you success, number one. Number two, it improves communication. And number three, it unifies your mind, body, and feelings. You may have a lot of trouble putting plans into action, procrastination, perfectionism, or learning from your experience. This only means that your mind, body, and feelings are not in sync. NLP allows you to create a connection so that all aspects of your existence as a human being can coincide and work together to achieve personal success. So it sounds really good. Yeah, and I won't talk about the history of it. We'll talk about that maybe tomorrow. But it was basically founded by Bandler and Grinder in the 1970s. Uh, and Gregory Bateson supervised the development of it at the University of California, Santa Cruz. So, and then they started fighting and they went in different directions. One followed more of the hypnosis route, and the other one followed more of the mind body route. So we can talk a little bit about that tomorrow, but I'm glad this resonates with you guys. I think NLP is going to be an interesting book. So I'll share with you stuff as I learn it because you may know this already, but I think a lot of people don't, and I think it's an empowering modality that we can all do on ourselves. It even says that in the book. So that's exciting when we can have the tools that we need or we can use to go within and make and help our lives, right? So thank you. Yes, Pumpkin is keeping us in line. Okay, Pumpkin, are you done? We better go. It's breakfast. But the nervous system patterns are like notes that play the song of ever increasing beautiful life. Wow, that's a beautiful metaphor. Thank you. Good evening, Mordecai. Welcome back. Yeah. God bless you. Yeah. Bandler was more showbiz. Grinder was more the structure guy. Okay. See, I didn't even know that. That's cool. That's cool info. Thank you. And they didn't say that in the book. Yeah, it's so funny because some of the stuff I'm looking up online about hypnosis is the stage hypnosis, right? Which is pretty interesting. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or evening. I'm gonna head out and we've got to have breakfast, right? Are you hungry? Are you? Are you hungry? She's not going to say it, but she is. So from myself to yourself, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. And thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And thank you, Imran. Great job. Take care, everybody. Yeah. Bless yourself. I appreciate that. Bless you guys. Thank you. And gals.